Welcome back to Manifest with Neville. Something inside you is about to shift. Maybe you've tried every affirmation and method on the list. Today I want to hand you something different. Not another strategy for chasing wealth, but a doorway into receiving it. This isn't about pushing harder. It's about letting your heart soften, because abundance was never born from effort. It's born from alignment. You are permitted, this moment, to align with prosperity. Nothing to earn, nothing to chase, only allowing. So let's set down every worn-out story that whispers money is hard or that you're undeserving. None of that was ever true. Money isn't your opponent, it's energy, and energy answers to how we feel far more than to what we say. Breathe with me. Draw in possibility, release resistance. You already belong to an abundant universe. You don't need to do more to deserve more. The same intelligence that grows a forest, spins the earth, and colors every sunset is fully capable of providing for you too. You haven't been overlooked. You're simply waking up to a flow of good that was always meant to include you. The instant you stop micromanaging how blessings arrive and open your heart to receive them however they come, small miracles start appearing. An unexpected check, a timely offer, a fresh idea, a wave of calm where anxiety used to live. It starts with one choice. I allow myself to receive, not someday, but now. Say this gently with me. I am ready to receive financial blessings. Once more, and again. Let those words settle into your body. This isn't a performance for the universe. It's you finally speaking its language. Calm readiness, quiet trust, loving permission. These, not desperation or forced hustle, are what truly attract money. When you move from needing to allowing, your energy relaxes and your reality rearranges in your favor. I've watched it happen again and again. The moment someone loosens their grip, what they once tried to force simply arrives. Wanting money isn't wrong, it's natural. But wanting rooted in fear sends the signal, I don't have it, and the universe mirrors that back, not as punishment, just response. So instead of pushing, we invite. We pause and feel, even briefly, what it's like to already have enough. That sense of sufficiency is the vibration that draws abundance closer. Blessings begin flowing freely once they're no longer bumping against your resistance. Repeat with me, I no longer chase, I allow. Again, notice your chest opening a little more. Try this too. I breathe out resistance, I breathe in trust. You are rewriting your energetic frequency right now, not through force, but through permission, telling life, I am safe to receive. I no longer block what wants to love me. So much is waiting to love you. Not only money, but safety in your body, the ease of knowing you'll be cared for, the peace of waking without fear. Abundance isn't a number. It's a state of being you're learning to inhabit more each day. Some days you'll feel it fully, other days you'll forget. That's human. Keep returning, keep choosing alignment over anxiety, and what once felt distant becomes your everyday reality. Not because you earned it, but because you allowed it. Your task was never to force the river to move. It's simply to open the dam. And you're doing exactly that right now. One breath, one thought, one affirmation at a time. Let's close this part with a few gentle declarations. Say them slowly. I allow money to come to me with ease. I receive abundance with grace and joy. I no longer block what wants to bless me. I release fear and let in the flow. I am safe to receive. I am receiving now. You are. You always have been. You're only now beginning to believe it. Here's something worth remembering. Money has no emotions. It doesn't dislike you or play favorites. It's simply a neutral current that moves toward openness and away from fear. much like water finding the path of least resistance. Once you understand that, everything shifts. You stop trying to conquer money and start learning to align with it. You don't dominate it, you dance with it. You are not a victim of your bank account, nor bound by whatever beliefs you inherited growing up. You hold the wheel of your own energy, and that's exactly what money is listening for. Fear speaks louder than any affirmation. But when you gently shift your state through love instead of force, you become a match for everything life has been trying to bring you. You don't need to work harder, you need to soften, because the true frequency of wealth isn't tension, it's trust. Breathe in, then release the pressure to have it all figured out. Now say softly, "Money is a natural flow in my life." Feel how much calmer that is. That's where real receiving begins, not in panic, but in peace. Money rarely arrives amid stress. It arrives when you're still enough to hold it. Picture your energy like a radio tower, constantly broadcasting a frequency through your beliefs, words, and habits. And that frequency shapes what flows into your life. The empowering part, you can turn the dial. You're not stuck in a channel of fear or lack forever. You can raise your signal through awareness, forgiveness, daily affirmations, and genuine joy. When your signal changes, your reality has no choice but to respond. You don't need to do more, you need to become more aligned, more open, more grateful. That's the real portal to wealth. Not spreadsheets or hustle alone, but the energy you carry when you wake, give, and rest. The truly wealthy, emotionally, spiritually, financially, aren't the most frantic, they're the most in tune with their worth, their rhythm, their connection to source. Say with me, "I adjust my energy to live in abundance." This was never about perfection, it's about permission to feel good before the money shows up. To act like someone already plugged into the flow, because you are. The universe doesn't ask you to strain, it asks you to trust. Pause and ask yourself, what frequency am I living in today? No judgment, only awareness. The moment you notice where you stand, you can gently shift it. Changing your energy doesn't take years. It takes one decision, one deep breath of letting go, one affirmation spoken with love. You are the conductor of your own energetic symphony, and money is simply one instrument responding to the song you choose to play. This isn't magic, it's alignment. Let's close together, repeated. Money flows to me as I align with peace, joy, and trust. Now whisper to yourself like a quiet prayer. I am ready. I am open. I am the channel. And money is already listening. Take one more breath and affirm together as a sacred remembrance beneath every fear. I release fear and choose abundance. I release fear and choose abundance. I release fear and choose abundance. You don't have to earn your way into prosperity. You don't have to prove you're worthy of financial peace or explain and justify your desires. Money was never sent to punish you. It isn't a test or a trap. It's simply energy, and you're the one who gives it meaning. So today, let's choose a new meaning, one rooted in love, safety, and truth. The truth is, you're allowed to release lack. You're allowed to step out of survival mode, soften your grip, exhale the fear, and rest in knowing that life supports you. Money isn't your enemy, it's a safe companion. Say that with me. Money is a safe companion. And you're not broken, behind, or blocked. You're awakening, healing, remembering how powerful your energy truly is. Every time you shift from panic to peace, choose gratitude over shame, or forgive yourself for old money stories, you raise your frequency and realign with a truth that was always there. You are worthy of the best. You don't need to settle or shrink. The universe isn't rationing goodness, it expands in response to your permission. Breathe with me again, and now thank the money already in your care. Bless the coins, the bank balance, the small unexpected gifts. Say it. I am grateful for the money I have. When you show the universe you love what's already yours, it trusts you with more. That's the law of flow, the secret of expansion. The one who blesses what is becomes the one who attracts what's next. Say it again. I open my heart to receive more. Now let's talk about something that seems small but is deeply sacred. Bills. Those little papers or emails that used to tighten your chest. Let's reclaim them, make them holy. Every time you pay a bill, you aren't losing, you're completing a circle, declaring to the universe that you're trusted with flow. From this moment forward, let's rewrite that story. I pay my bills with joy. Let every payment affirm that you're supplied. Let every transaction be an act of faith. Let every outgoing dollar be a seed you trust will return as harvest. Every bill is proof of your abundance, not a drain, an invitation to see money as a tool rather than a threat. You aren't a victim of the financial system. You're the vibration that draws resources toward you. And the more you bless money, the more it blesses you back. This is your new rhythm, your financial healing. Not through force but softness, not through fear but affirmation, not through hustle but harmony. Whisper this now like a promise to your soul. I release fear and choose abundance. Money is a safe companion. I am worthy of the best. I am grateful for what I have, and I open my heart to receive more. Say it like your inner child is listening, like your future self is nodding along, because the shift begins now, the healing begins now, the flow begins now. You were never meant to live in fear. You were meant to remember that you are abundance itself. Take a breath with me, because today I want to speak to the part of you ready to stop surviving and start flowing. You weren't put here to hustle until you break, to panic over every bill, or to shrink yourself into someone else's budget. You're here to remember you're a magnet for abundance, an open channel for divine provision. Even when you don't know how the next opportunity will arrive, life does. Money is already making its way to you through people you know and people you haven't met yet. Through open doors and unexpected cracks. Through your gifts, your voice, your generosity. You don't have to chase it anymore, only align with it. Breathe and say, money flows to me in both expected and unexpected ways. You weren't meant to live paycheck to paycheck, but to create, grow, and bless others with the overflow. Wanting more isn't greed when your heart longs to give more, live more, serve more freely. That longing is the divine speaking through you, saying you're worthy of being paid well, worthy of rising, worthy of being seen and generously compensated. Whatever your past held, that story ends today. In this new story, your work is honored and you're paid with ease, more each month, in ways that feel natural. Declare with me, I am paid well wherever I work. My income increases easily and consistently. Financial freedom isn't a number, it's a feeling, the quiet joy of enough, and the power to say yes when your soul lights up. It starts when you decide, I will no longer make decisions from fear or let money be my master. I choose alignment. I am financially free to live in alignment with my true self. I am not limited by circumstances. I create my reality. I still remember waking up most mornings with a tight feeling in my chest, checking my phone and my balance like a ritual of fear before my feet even touched the floor. I thought that was responsible, but really I was just managing fear, not building a relationship with abundance. One day I tried something different. I closed my eyes and whispered, today I choose peace. I choose to live like I'm already supported. Something inside me shifted, and when the inside shifts, the outside follows. Wealth isn't just numbers, it's a relationship, a rhythm you carry rather than a reward you chase. So each morning, before the noise of the world reaches you, close your eyes and feel your breath. You woke up, you're alive. That alone is proof of provision. Whisper it. Every financial need of mine is already met. I live in safety and freedom. During the day, remember that spending isn't losing, it's circulating. You're partnering with life, not watching money leave. Try what I call wealth breathing. As you pay for anything, breathe in and think, money returns to me multiplied. Let every payment become a quiet declaration of trust. As I give, I receive. What I pay in joy returns to me with grace. And when old fear rises again, return to something simple and powerful, laughter. It raises your vibration faster than any spreadsheet, dissolves anxiety, and tells the universe you're still open to joy. Laugh in the kitchen, laugh at the numbers whether or not they add up yet. This isn't avoidance, it's alchemy. You're transforming stress into light, releasing old financial trauma, and reminding your heart that it's still free. When you feel small, laugh tall. When you feel unsure, laugh anyway. This world needs your joy as much as your hustle. You can be powerful and playful, abundant and light-hearted. Those qualities belong together more than we've been taught. Weave them in each morning. Speak peace before panic. Every financial need of mine is already met. Each time you pay, breathe in trust and whisper, money returns to me multiplied. Each day, laugh like joy is your birthright, because it is. These aren't small actions, they're energetic declarations. Daily habits become neural pathways become beliefs, and beliefs become reality. You don't have to force abundance, you only need to live in alignment with it. Let wealth be your rhythm, ease your frequency, joy your currency. When you live this way, you're already rich before the money even shows up. Its arrival is just confirmation, not validation. Say it with me. I am already rich in energy, peace, and presence. There's one more layer worth understanding, the one where we take full responsibility for the energy we bring and the value we generate. We don't attract money simply by wishing for it. We attract it by becoming someone who can hold it, honor it, and multiply it for others too. This is the law of compensation, and it's refreshingly simple. Your income is shaped by the need for what you do, how well you do it, and how hard you are to replace. Let's take those one at a time. First, need. Is there a real felt need for what you offer? Does your work ease someone's burden or make life better, whether you teach, build, heal, write, or care for others? Ask yourself if what you offer eases someone else's pain, because that's the first step toward greater income. Not doing more, but serving where you're genuinely needed. When your work meets a real need, money has a reason to flow toward you. The universe rewards usefulness, so find the truth of what others need and let your gifts rise to meet it. Second, excellence. Not perfection, but presence. Are you doing your work with care and intention, whether it's writing code, making tea, or designing something new? Excellence is a vibration people feel even if they can't name it, and it doesn't require anything fancy, just wholehearted attention. When you raise your standard to reflect the light within you rather than to prove anything, everything begins to respond. Third, and most powerful, how hard are you to replace? No one else carries your exact voice, story, or path, and when you let that truth live fully in your work, you become irreplaceable in a way no strategy can copy. This isn't ego, it's essence. Let it show, and money won't just flow to your skill, it will flow to your spirit. So ask yourself gently, have you been hiding your brilliance, charging less than your worth, or shrinking so others feel comfortable? It's time to stop. Claiming your value isn't arrogance, it's honesty about your light, and it's humble to serve well and let compensation reflect the energy you truly bring. Say with me, I am paid well because the value I offer is true and unique. Wealth finds me because I serve from the heart. You aren't manipulating life, you're aligning with it. The more value you offer in love, the more life multiplies it back. You don't have to beg or chase, only show up fully, and trust consistently. As we move forward, ask yourself where the greatest need is that you can meet with love, how you can bring more excellence in small ways, and what only you can offer. This isn't pressure, it's power. The world doesn't need more noise, it needs more of you. And when you become fully yourself, money flows not just to your work, but to your being. And here's something simple that can shift everything. You don't have to chase wealth or prove you're worthy of it. You only have to open the door and let it in. The moment you stop gripping and controlling, prosperity can move through you again. It isn't a reward for struggle, it's a current that flows toward openness, not effort. Breathe with me and, as you exhale, say softly, I am open to receive. Again, I am open to receive. The universe listens when you say that from your whole heart, when you stop trying to control the how and simply become a match for the what. Place your hand over your heart and feel its steady rhythm. That's your truest source of power. Say from that place, I am ready, I am worthy, I receive. This abundance was never outside you, waiting on someone else's approval. It lives in your breath, your awareness, your light. Imagine standing at the edge of a golden, endless ocean, every wave made of support and love rolling toward you. You don't need to fight the waves. Simply open your arms and whisper, yes, I allow it. Yes, I receive it. Yes, I trust. You and that ocean were never separate. If you're still holding tension or the old belief that you must earn or force your way there, release it now, not as giving up, but as finally trusting that your life doesn't require strain, only surrender. And surrender is strength when it comes from love. Picture your future self, calm, radiant, financially at ease, already existing, simply waiting for you to align with her or him, not someday, but now, in this breath. Let these final words settle into you. I release all resistance to wealth. I am safe to receive. I let go of fear and choose abundance. I trust the flow of money in my life. I am at peace with having more than enough. I release the old, tired belief that abundance is scarce, that money is hard to hold on to, that there is never quite sufficient to go around. That story is not mine to carry any longer. I choose instead to believe, quietly, steadily, completely, that enough always finds its way to me, and that more than enough is simply my natural state when I stop resisting it. Miracles are natural. Miracles are normal. They are not rare lightning bolts reserved for a lucky few. They are the ordinary language of a universe that is endlessly creative, endlessly generous, endlessly working on my behalf, even when I cannot see the mechanics of it. I do not need to force a miracle into being. I only need to make room for one, and it will arrive exactly on time, dressed in whatever form is right for me. And you, yes, you, reading or hearing these words right now, you are ready now. Not someday, not once you've fixed yourself, not once conditions are perfect, not once you've proven you deserve it. Now. Readiness is not something you earn through struggle or suffering. It is something you already possess, simply by being here, breathing, choosing to believe in a better story for your life than the one fear has been telling you. Let go of the idea that you must wait for permission. You are the only one who was ever going to give it. All is well in your financial world. The numbers, the bills, the uncertainty that used to keep you up at night, none of it defines your worth or your future. Money is simply energy, and energy moves toward wherever it is welcomed rather than feared. All is well in your inner world too, in the quiet room behind your thoughts, where your true self has always lived, untouched by fear, untouched by lack, patiently waiting for you to remember it. All is well, all is well, all is well. Let those 3 words settle into your bones like a soft evening light, warming everything they touch, softening every place that has been braced for disappointment. Keep your heart open, even when it would be easier to close it, especially then. An open heart is not naive. It is powerful, magnetic, alive. It draws to itself the very things a closed, guarded heart pushes away. Keep returning again and again to the quiet truth beneath all the noise, that you were born worthy, whole, and enough, and that nothing you have done or failed to do has ever changed that fact. Worth was not something assigned to you by circumstance, and it cannot be taken from you by circumstance either. It was yours at the beginning, and it is yours still. The universe is conspiring with you, not against you. Every delay has been a redirection. Every closed door has made room for a better one. The more you relax, the more you loosen your grip on how and when things must happen, the more space you create for grace to move, and the more you receive. Trust is not passive. It is one of the most powerful, active things you can do, even when it looks from the outside like stillness. Let go of the timeline you drew up in your mind. Let go of needing to see the whole staircase before you take the first step. You only ever need enough light for the next moment, and that light has never once failed to appear when you needed it. So let this be the last thing you say today, spoken softly and slowly, as a blessing over your path, over your home, over your heart, and over everything you are still becoming, even the parts of you that haven't fully arrived yet. I am ready. I am worthy. I receive. And so it is. And so it is. And so it is.